Hi, I'm Andrew Sink, and this is 3D with Us. In this video, we're going to be talking about the latest batch of blogs to be posted on 3D with Us. So we'll be talking about the Creality CR30 Kickstarter, 3D printing, 2D printing, and more. So let's dive right in. The first thing we're going to talk about is the Creality 3DPrintMill Kickstarter. This Kickstarter recently closed with almost $1.4 million in pledges and over 2,000 backers. It's a lot of money and a lot of people who are expecting a 3D printer capable of full-scale production. The 3D print mill uses a unique conveyor belt system that's optimized for use as a machine capable of serial production, meaning you can print the same thing over and over again. This makes the 3D print mill ideal for manufacturers who are looking to do low-volume production of highly customized products. The question that remains to be answered is, will the quality of the printer live up to the expectations? With a retail price tag of about $1,000 and the release slated for the middle of next year, I think it's going to become a little bit more common to see these belt-driven printers with angled printheads capable of low-volume manufacturing out in the wild. Next up, we're going to talk about a project that I'm very excited about. 3D with Us asked me to talk about Plotter both on their blog and on this video, so I'm excited to share some updates on the project. Plotter is a pen plotter toolhead designed to mount to a 3D printer and convert it into a 2D printer for use with pen plotting. I designed Plotter to be as modular as possible, meaning you can install it onto your 3D printer without making any permanent modifications, and you can swap back to a standard print toolhead at any time. Right now, Plotter is available for the ANET ET4 and the ANET ET4X. It's available on Tindy, so you can check it out if you want to learn more about the project or buy one for yourself. Next up, we have a great article that compares and contrasts the difference between CNC machining and 3D printing. For anybody who's not familiar, CNC machining is the process of taking a solid block of material and subtracting material to get to your desired geometry. This is the opposite of 3D printing, where we start with a blank platform and build material up until we have our desired geometry. There's a lot of similarities between the two processes, even down to the machine code used to drive the machines. However, the differences in material availabilities and speed are typically what make or break the difference between a 3D printing process and a CNC machining process. If you're interested in learning more about CNC machining, I highly recommend checking out the blog to learn a little bit more about the process and how it's complementary to 3D printing. Finally, we're going to talk about my review of the Mingda D2 3D printer. The Mingda D2 comes in at a sub $300 price point, and it has a lot of features you typically don't find in that price range. Features like silent stepper drivers, a direct drive extruder, and a filament runout sensor are all things you typically don't find on a machine in this price range, so it was a refreshing experience to unbox and use the Mingda D2. The Mingda D2 is not a DIY kit. There's only a few screws required for assembly, and it's a very quick setup process so you can get printing quickly once you have it up and running. If you're interested in learning more about this machine or seeing some of the things that I've printed with it, you can read my review on the 3D with Us blog. To keep up with the latest from 3D with Us, be sure to subscribe to this channel and leave us a comment with anything you want to learn more about in the future. Is there a topic that you want to see covered? Let us know, we'd love to cover it. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.